In 1991, scientists have made a discovery that shocked the whole medical and scientific community. They found a neural network inside the heart, a neural network that feels and thinks and remembers separately from the mind. It has its own little brain. And here's what the new discoveries say. The brain receives the instructions that tell it what to do from the heart, and the heart sends those instructions based on how we feel in the world around us. So my question to you would be, do you ever feel disconnected? Do you ever feel lost, clueless, and overwhelmed, pulled into all different directions? If you feel like most of those emotions are present in your everyday life, you probably are disconnected from your heart. And being disconnected from your heart is a disease in today's world. Well, it is obviously more than certain that in the times we live in today, we tend to overuse our mind. Too much information is coming to us from all over around. Instagram, 10,000 of photos, Facebook, new messages, then information at work, hearing gossips from your friends. I mean, you know what I'm talking about. Our brains are completely unprepared to be given that amount of information. We keep roaming around in our thoughts, staying in our head, and this causes us to be stressed, and our heart is on speed non-stop. It's incoherent, and this leads us to not trusting ourselves, being pulled in different directions, feeling overwhelmed and disconnected. And your heart is the union of polarity. And what if you produce a coherence between your brain and your heart? A symphony between your thoughts and emotions. So I just spoke to you about how your brain and your heart are two separate organs within separate neural networks, right? Do you know that we humans are the only living form of life that can harmonize the neural network in the brain and the neural network in the heart to actually become one powerful, potent system, which is called the heart-brain coherence. So if you open your focus and forget about everything and anything that's happening around you, forget about your Instagram, your coworker, or that thing that annoyed you in the morning, and you focus on your heart, remember that where you place your attention is where you actually place your energy, and you're giving your heart life, the force that it needs to begin to bloom. So if you focus on your heart and start breathing slowly in and out from your heart, what happens then is your body starts to feel safe, and the deeper and more relaxed you are, focusing on your heart, this is the moment you're able to access your heart in a completely new way. Your brainwaves slow down, and all the awful feelings you have been feeling a couple of minutes ago, all the anger, all the jealousy, the fear, the guilt, the overthinking, you are able to switch to heart-centered, elevated emotion. And as you breathe, and give yourself permission to begin to feel gratitude, appreciation, joy for living and for being here, you are now changing your present moment. You're changing your future. Now, it probably sounds to you almost impossible, right? Because, okay, when you feel angry, it's almost impossible to forget about it. Well, it isn't. Once you start creating emotions from your heart, by breathing slowly, being present in the moment, you start to send those emotions straight into your brain, and your energy has now shifted. Your heart has enormous power. This is your safe place, your comfort zone. When your body feels safe and you slow down your nervous system, focusing on your heart, you will be surprised how easy it actually is to access those feelings because they are available to you anytime. You can now also be thinking, thankfulness? What am I supposed to be thankful for? I just lost my job, my mom is sick, and there are all other horrible things happening around me. Or I'm waiting for something to happen because this is the time that I can actually be thankful. Something needs to happen for me to feel gratitude. But I want you to realize that the change needs to happen from within because you are the change. We are the only species in the world that don't need anything from external to create the emotion within you. We are able to invite a feeling just because we choose so, not because something external has triggered it. And do you actually even realize how powerful this is? And don't get me wrong, it takes time, of course. Nothing is gonna happen within a day. And of course, if you are feeling dreadful and this is your first time trying this practice, don't be hard on yourself if it doesn't go right. With practice, it will become available to you any time. When we change how we feel, we change the chemistry in our bodies. And this is one of the greatest things we can do as humans. Once you begin to open your heart, you'll see how your life will start transforming, how much of happiness will come out of you every day. You will see your life, I would say, in pink glasses, because you're kind of looking at everything from a sense of heart rather than being constantly in your brain. Your heart is such a pure element of yours, and if you start seeing the world from the lenses of your heart, everything will transform. You will bring new opportunities. You will see your partner in a completely new way. You will have so much compassion, joy, and care towards everyone. Your heart becomes more coherent, and you produce a magnetic field that can reach even miles. That frequency can actually carry information. Once the creative center opens up and becomes more coherent, not only you are producing that magnetic field that begins to spread out from your body, you're becoming more energy and then less matter. You will begin to feel like you're connected to something greater. Your natural state of being will be a person that's much more kind, much more open, much more genuine, and you will experience synchronicities. You will attract more miracles into your life, and everything will feel like a flow. You are no longer experiencing polarity. You're no longer experiencing lack, separation, or that feeling of you versus your problems or you against the world. This is not the case anymore. You will feel connected. You will feel in alignment with your future. You will feel in alignment with the world. You will feel in alignment with your highest version, and everything will feel like a bliss. So think about this today. Do you want to get out of that state? Do you honestly feel dreadful and that you have enough? This is your answer. Your heart is your answer. And if you want to hear more how to connect to your heart, I'm happy to do much more videos about that, because this heart-brain coherence has completely transformed my personal life. And I stopped being that angry person, always angry about every circumstance that's outside of me, not being able to change anything. And I felt so stuck without any sense of direction. I was always pulled to different sides. Explore the matters of your heart, and trust me, you will not regret it. That's all for today, my loves. I'll see you in the next one. And if you liked this video, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe, as this helps this channel so much. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.